Okay, here we are, our first vlog.
Yay!
Yay! Hey, I'm Vince, and this is,
Caroline.
and welcome to our first vlog. Why we just said that? Why am I saying it again?
Don't know. This will be a quick introduction to us. We had stressful jobs in finance when we lived in Luxembourg, where we met, and we were so unhappy. We really wanted to quit working for other people, work for ourselves, not have to have jobs, become self sustainable.
Yeah, and so we quit the red race. We got out of there, sold
Yay!
sold our apartment, and moved into a caravan for 2 years. Had our first child there, and then took the trip to Sweden and find our dream place in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
which is where we are now, in the middle of nowhere. You'll never find us because we're in nowhere. So that's yeah, that was our goal, our first goal: find a place, escape,
Yeah.
and start setting up a place. Start building a place where we can be self-sustainable. And yeah, we're getting there. So today we just wanted to tell you who we are and move into a video that we made of a little tour of our homestead. Now there was a big problem with our sound because
We're new to this.
and we did not
Very,
know.
very amateur.
Yeah,
Amateur hour.
yeah, really. So we didn't realize that you have to talk into a camera for the camera to hear you, and we're also not so far advanced that we have mics that were mic'd up or anything like that. So we'll speak over this video.
The vlogs will get better and better as we go along.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully.
absolutely. We promise you. We promise.
It can't get any worse.
Mm. So let's get into it and take the tour of our homestead.
Here is our wee Swedish house.
Amber's trampoline. Yeah, that's right. That's our driveway with one neighbor, but that's an empty house, summer house. There we have our old garage, which we have now turned into a chicken coop. With our, you need to have the homestead trash pile in front, of course.
Hopefully not a permanent fixture.
No. Mainly trash from the previous owner. There's a 40. No, what is it now?
39.
Yeah, we're over the 40 now.
Well, yeah.
New chicks have moved
but they're
in.
not outside there yet.
No, that's true.
Our old
tractor called Double Trouble. There's the caravan we lived in for 2 years. And our old barn. Big barn. Lots of space in there, lots of wood. Good for woodwork right now. And our growing room is inside there as well.
Yes, and this is a compost heap that we built.
Yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. That's called a compost heap.
That is an outhouse, but we are going to take it away on the inside and build steps. You'll see why on the inside.
Yeah, that's part of the sheep barn now. We turn it into the sheep barn. So you'll meet our sheep. See, in the left, it's the same breed. On the left are the ewes, they happen to be white, and on the right are the rams, they happen to be black. They look brown, but that's because of the sun. And on the upstairs we got the hay, and that's where, what Caroline was saying, we'll build the stairs to. And for now, this is where they will overwinter. And be happy. You will be happy. You will be sheep and be happy. Look at that beauty.
Yeah.
16 meters of greenhouse.
Yeah, we did all this during the summer. We dug all this out, built the raised beds and the greenhouse.
Yeah.
And you can't see it, but over behind the greenhouse is a wall of stones and boulders and
rock
rocks.
wall.
It's been a lot of hard work to build.
Absolutely. And it's still a project in the making, as you can see. We're nowhere near finished with the raised beds.
No.
Of course, so.
And just there in the background behind the house, you can see the wind turbine that we installed not that long ago.
Yeah, I've got a couple of solar panels on the house as well, and so far that's enough to keep our internet going and
Some lights.
some lights. Yeah, I was thinking about that recently actually, because in one way, are we, people always talk about going off grid, and I guess that's another reason why we're doing this self sustainability thing, is to be, you know, to be independent, so that if anything goes wrong in the world or civilization would collapse or something,
Hmm.
may please don't, but if it would, then that we can take care of ourselves. But actually, then if that would happen, you'd be off grid.
Well, yeah,
So yeah.
that's the idea.
But I find it funny because a lot of these off grid channels are saying they're off grid, but they're posting their videos to YouTube. Surely you have to be on grid to be posting videos on YouTube.
But, huh? Well,
Ta
when you're on
da!
grid, that means that you're getting
See?
electricity from an electricity company.
Hmm. But the internet, I don't know, is that.
That's in the air. It's
Yeah,
all around us.
it's all around the cloud. Well, fair enough. But something I thought
That's
about.
not the grid, that's something else.
Yeah, but what is the. Yeah, okay.
The grid is electricity.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I guess the grid for me is kind of it's
Hmm.
changing. I think the grid is changing, and it's turning, and I think
I
now
think
that
you've just started a new conspiracy
in
theory.
my head the grid now it should also include the internet. Like off grid is a thing where you kind of you're nobody can get in touch with you. You're gone. I've gone off grid.
Off the map.
Yeah, well, yeah. But that's what you say. I'm going off grid,
Hmm.
meaning nobody can get in touch with you. So anyway,
Okay.
food for thought. There you go. Hope you enjoyed our tour of the little homestead. Yeah, it's for us, it's really good right now. If
It
there's
helped.
anything we'd want to change, it would be adding a bigger piece of forest to it, so that we have our own wood to make our own building materials from. But for now, it's big enough to have our animals and our garden.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, that is the main thing, of course.
Yeah. And we'll
For
show more videos on each of the things
Yeah,
at a
absolutely.
later date.
Yeah, this was just a quick introduction. So, see you in
Hmm.
the next vlog.
Bye.
Bye.